Allison Burks,
How long have you lived in Pembroke for?
48 years.
What part of Pembroke did you grow up in?
In Bryantville, across from the baseball fields.
What were some things you did for fun as a kid?
A lot of times we were over at the baseball field. There were always baseball games, softball games going on, not just the kids, but adult softball games.
Were you part of Silver Lake?
I was.
Did you do any sports?
I ran track and cross country.
Did you have any notable records you wanted to talk about?
At the time, many years ago, I held the record for the 400.
Can you tell me about the Pembroke Fish Fry?
That's always been a big event, and it just seems to be getting bigger and bigger. But when it first started, a local restaurant owner used to be the one that would come down and cook the fish, and it was a big event that everybody attended, and it was a lot of fun.
Do you go to the tree lighting, or are you a part of it?
I do go to the tree lighting. It's something new that's in the community. It hasn't always been around. I think it's only been around probably for the last 5 or 6 years.
How has the town progressed over the 48 years you've been here?
Well, there's been a lot more commercial businesses in town. There used to only be a couple of stores. There was a little candy store in the center of Bryantville, and now there's 5 or 6 stores there. In the main center, there was a grocery store there, and then a couple little stores, and they've just expanded quite a bit. The baseball fields have gotten much larger. They used to hold events at the baseball fields without any trouble. They'd do big carnivals there. They'd do firemen's musters. But now it's become more specified only for baseball or basketball and not used for anything else, where it used to be a big meeting place for people in the town. They'd hold all kinds of events there.
Now, do you know any of these Pembroke celebrities, Ben Edlund, Kevin Stevens, or Eric Flame?
Yes, I do. Actually, Ben Edlund was a really good friend of my brother Matthews, my younger brother Matthews. They hung out all the time. He was a really good artist, just a really great kid. And Kevin Stevens, I went to school with his sister. He was a year or 2 younger than I was, a great hockey player. Of course, played in the Olympics, was a great kid. It was always fun to watch them play hockey growing up. Pembroke was a huge hockey town, and a lot of towns are big hockey towns, but back then, when Kevin played, hockey in Pembroke was...
What's your name?
My name is Ken Parks.
How long have you lived in Pembroke?
53 years.
Can you tell me about how the town has changed since you were a child?
It's gotten more commercial, especially around 139 and 53 areas. There used to be like no traffic in the center and in Bryantville, but now we have traffic lights. We have a lot of congestion. Many buildings are different. They built a lot of stuff like the CVS and Rockland Trust, and all that stuff is all brand new. There used to be Fernandes down the center. Now it's Stop and Shop.
What's Fernandes?
It was a supermarket chain that actually went out of business. That's where I used to work as a child, as a teenager.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Memorial Day Parade?
Yeah, we celebrate Memorial Day every year, and we have a parade, and a lot of veterans march. I'm a veteran. I've marched in the parade several times and participated in the ceremony, hanging of the wreath and the raising of the flag. It's a very good day, and it's a good time for the community to come out and honor those who've given their lives to protect our country.